Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna be talking about my top 5 favorite singers. All of them are girls. So let's get started. First, we're gonna talk about Amy Lee from Evanescence.
Hi, I'm Amy Lee from Evanescence.
Amy Lynn Lee was born on December 13th, 1981. She was born in Riverside, California. When she was in high school, her and her friend formed a band now known as Evanescence.
Hi, we're Evanescence.
Evanescence is still touring till this day. Amy Lee is now married and has 1 kid. I love her vocal range because she can go very low, but she can also sing very high soprano. And not everybody can do that. Not only does she sing great, but she writes all her music and composes all the music for the band, plays the harp. She can play it all. There's a funny story on how I started listening to Evanescence. So back in high school, there was this guy. We hated each other for some reason since middle school. But anyway, so we hated each other during middle school, and then we got to high school, and that's when Evanescence was poppin'. So I had the guy that hated me in one of my classes, and I saw that he had an Evanescence badge on his messenger bag. And I'm like, hey, what's up? My name is Frank. I know you hate me, but do you have a copy of the Evanescence CD? I sent him a note during class. This was before text messaging. And then he replied and he's like, yeah, I'll bring you a copy tomorrow. And I'm like, oh, thanks. So I listened to it and I loved it. And ever since 2005, I've been a huge fan of Amy Lee from Evanescence. Next on my list, we have Selena.
Okay. Yeah. Hola, amigo.
Selena was born on April 16th, 1971. She was an American singer, songwriter, spokesperson, model, actress, and fashion designer. She was also known as the Queen of Tejano music. Selena died a tragic death on March 31st, 1995. She got shot by a lady named Yolanda Saldivar in Texas. Yolanda Saldivar managed all her boutiques and her finances. After a while, the family of Selena noticed that money was missing, and turned out Yolanda was stealing money from the company and the fan club. So Selena went to talk to her about the papers at a Days Inn hotel or motel, I don't know what it is. But anyway, she went to a Days Inn, and that's when an altercation started, and Selena tried to leave the hotel room, but Yolanda got the gun and shot her in the back, causing her to die. And then after her death, Warner Brothers released a movie based on her life called Selena, which was amazing. It was a really great movie. It really showed fans what a true, beautiful person she actually was. Imagine if she was still living. We lost a really good artist right there. Next on my list, we have the Spice Girls. The Spice Girls were a girl group from the 90s. They came from the UK, but they were a huge worldwide sensation. I remember when I was younger, the first time I listened to the Spice Girls was when my little neighbor had the If You Wanna Be My Lover. So she had the first album and she lent it to me and I loved it, and ever since then I was a Spice Girls fan. I think that was like 1995. And I still love them to this day. I'm still hoping for a reunion. Next on my list, we have Amy Winehouse.
I am like the mum, though. I really am like the mum. All my friends call me mum.
Amy Winehouse was born on September 14th, 1983. She was an English songwriter and singer. She was known for her amazing soulful voice and amazing trancey music.
Like, to me, like, singing on stage is like breathing. It's like, I'm probably most at peace when I'm singing on stage.
Her first album was named after me, Frank. Just kidding. No, her first album was named Frank because she loved Frank Sinatra, so she named the album Frank because of that. She was the first British woman to win 5 Grammys in one night.
think I've come to the realisation that life is short as well, you know? You've got to live in the moment, you've got to seize the day, seize the day.
Unfortunately, Amy Winehouse died on July 23rd, 2011 of alcohol poisoning. She was only 27 years old. Her album Back to Black, which was her second album, became the UK's best-selling album of the 21st century. A lot of people thought that Amy Winehouse died of drug abuse, but she had actually quit all that already. One night, she just decided to binge out and drink. No drugs, just drank. Talked to a couple people where she was staying at, went to sleep, and never woke up. She was amazing. She was a very good performer, very good singer, and an amazing songwriter. Last but not least, we're gonna talk about the one, the only, Britney Spears.
It's Britney, bitch.
Now get to work.
Britney Jean Spears was born on December 2nd, 1981. She's a Sagittarius just like me. She's an American singer, dancer, and actress. Her first album was a great hit, making her name known worldwide.
But I just think it's really funny though that, you know, just by me doing the baby video with my belly showing or whatever. I mean, I love Backstreet Boys and NSYNC, but when they're doing all those thrusts on the stage and when they're making out with the microphone thing, no one says anything about that. But when I'm just showing a little belly,
it's
everyone's
the double
like,
standard.
ooh.
Guys can do
You know
whatever
what I
they
mean?
want, and big girls got to be very careful.
Right.
After the release of her second album in 2000, known as Oops, I Did It Again, she was then referred to as the Princess of Pop.
Have you gotten to the point where you see yourself as a role model to all these other young girls out there that are looking up to you and looking up to what you say and do?
Well, I mean, if they want to put me up on a pedestal like that, that's really sweet. And it's just that I'm human and I make mistakes just like everybody else. And I can just try and be a good person for me and for them as well.
Britney Spears started her career on Broadway and also in the Mickey Mouse Club. As she grew up, she signed her record deal with Jive Records. Britney Spears got married once in 2004 to some guy named Jason Alexander. Who cares about him? And then the second time she married was actually in the same year, 2004, but then she later divorced Kevin Federline in 2007. With Kevin Federline, she had 2 kids. Their name is Jaden James Federline and Sean Federline. In 2007, she had a famous struggle where she shaved her head, started going crazy basically, but we all know that story already. I don't need to repeat it. I love Britney. There's no need to talk about that. But after all that negativity in her life, she's still rocking the stage, performing in Las Vegas and touring the world. Well, that was my top 5 favorite female artists. I hope you enjoyed my video today. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell. That way you're updated of all the videos that I've been uploading. I hope to see you guys soon.